Hello, and welcome to another WWE 2K23 Showcase Mode Watch-Along. This time, we're going to be revisiting The Rock versus John Cena from Wrestlemania 28. Now, very quickly, let's get this out the way. Not going to be showing the match here, because copyright is a thing. Like WWE own the copyright. I can't just upload the whole match to YouTube, even if I'm talking over it. So, what you will need to do is get on your own version of the WWE Network, Peacock, whatever your international supply of on-demand WWE is, and find WrestleMania 28. Now, on my version of the network, we have Jump 2, and if you jump to this spot, John Cena, ampersand, amp, semicolon, The Rock, once in a lifetime, which is funny because that's them trying to show an ampersand, and the code to put in an ampersand contains an ampersand. Anyway, distraction. But yeah, if you go to that bit and click it and then pause it immediately on 2 hours, 58 minutes and 10 seconds, you should be here. Then, so pause my video, go do that, then unpause my video, and then we're going to click play together and watch the match, revisit it, nearly 12 years later? So, yeah, go do that. The next thing we're going to do is the countdown. Alright, you guys can pause this video, so I'm going to assume you've done this by now. So, the next thing you're going to hear is me doing a countdown. I'm going to do 3, 2, 1. Then I'm going to click the play button as close to the microphone as I can get away with. Hopefully you'll hear it. But also what I do is show about 5 seconds, just so you can make sure you're as synchronized as you'd like to be. So, there you go. And then it's going to fade out. There's going to be no sound in the background. It's just going to fade out to a still image, and you will need to be watching on your own network, /Peacock, /whatever. Okay, so, without further ado, next thing I'm going to do, 3, 2, 1, then click. Ready? 3, 2, 1. That didn't work, because I wasn't on the play button. Let's try again. 3, 2, 1. There we go. It's not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves. And fade. Dramatic. William Shakespeare. The Rock's in his prime? It's not though, is it? Epic. I like the song. They need success like they need air. I don't think they do. But this is, this felt like such a big deal until they just ran it back the year later. And this was exactly 10 years after, Rock Hogan, right? So it was like a decade later, now Rock's the Hogan. John Cena. What, are we accusing him of identity fraud? They know how to do a video package, don't they, WWE? Like, there's no denying that. They are absolute masters of that craft and have been for a long time. Like, not just within the wrestling sphere, WWE are better at producing promotional video content than most Hollywood movie studios, most TV studios. Like, they are unreal. Great choice for song, by the way. I enjoyed that. Diddy. Booze. Booze for Diddy. They're like, just get on with the match. They're kind of getting into it, but most of them are just still booing him. What? Nope, no one cares. I know they used to love doing this sort of stuff, WWE, and they've done it a bit less recently, but they still do it. But, like, just... no one goes to WrestleMania to see MGK perform. I do like this song, though. It's a good song. He was better at rap than he was at emo pop punk, whatever it is, that he went into. She's got a bit of a look of a Becky Lynch, hasn't she? Like, not totally, but just a bit of a look. Especially that sort of angle. Not even wearing Dre Beats. What a poser. Remember when Kevin Owens powerbombed MGK? Was that before or after this? Because fair play to MGK for that. For taking that. Do you know, like, fair play. They've either turned her up and she's got more confident, or she sounds less live now. I'm not doubting MGK's live, but she suddenly sounds like the single version, though. Maybe they were like, that's sweet, cut her mic and just mix that layer into the track again. Is it? Are you allowed to say wrestling, by the way? Nah. Heel. Everyone expects John Cena to win every fight. Okay, maybe she is singing it live. Fair play, she picked it up because she started off kind of weak. But she ended up sounding like studio produced. She ended up sounding that good. So fair play to the girl. Like... so we have a little mini concert. And then John Cena. Like, just so much faff. Just get him out here. Just get him out here and have him fight. That's what people want to watch. What you on about, John? What you on about, John boy? Where's your time to go to work? Here we go. Do it again next year? I think so. Like, just the fact that they had the, like, spoilers for anyone who's not aware, I apologise, but just the fact that they have The Rock win this match, there's no way they didn't already know it was going to be done twice, right? Because what's the benefit to WWE to having John Cena lose to The Rock here? Like, okay, John Cena himself doesn't need the win, but having John Cena lose to The Rock and then not running it back just tells the fans, hello, not the old lady, the one next to her, just tells the fans this era isn't as good as the last one. Categorically. You know? So, before this entrance, they must have known they were doing it twice. They must have. It's not the most hostile away game he's ever played, is it? Like when you think about the Chicago, the CM Punk match. Oh yeah, I've just realised the commentary team hadn't even spoken yet since we clicked play. But yeah, like when you think of that, the Toronto one against Edge, the ECW one against RVD, usually when John Cena's playing a real away game, the crowd are really hostile. Yeah, there's a if Cena wins we riot sign, but we don't believe you. Okay, there's a fair bit of heat there, but like Chicago, they had to turn up his music. Like, they audibly turned up his music so you could hear it because the crowd was that anti-Cena. I thought it was Chris Jericho in the We Hate Cena shirt for a second in the front row. I was like, that's hilarious. He's found his fan. Oh god, we're getting 2 songs. It's a good job he's from Miami, because if he wasn't from Florida and he was called Flow Rider, it'd be a bit ridiculous. Not gonna lie, Flow Rider could be a wrestler. Look at the bulk on that man. Party rap, gotta love it. I do like some Flow Rider songs. I don't mind this one, to be honest. I just don't watch WrestleMania for it. I was gonna say that's what MTV saw, but MTV doesn't play music. Hasn't done for about 30 years. That guy in the fluffy hat was like, nope, don't think I will, thanks. I was going to say, that was not him. Didn't even look in time. So who does the deep bit? Gonna switch songs? Feels like the right moment. Yeah, they didn't do it that fluidly, I didn't think. Now, can you sing as well as the singer that was with MGK? Because that was impressive. She sounds pretty good, to be fair. Don't try and sing Flow Rider. So on top of I can't show WWE content, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't get away with showing this either. For different copyright reasons. I've stopped getting those comments though. Ever since I produced that video ripping them to shreds, so I guess people saw that. That's not a great party line. I want to shut down the club. No, people want it to be open, my dude. You want to be having a party. Oh, look at that. He got the name of the show in it. Well done, that man. He's got the Vox name in a couple of times as well. Well done, that man. Three times. Don't do it, Florida. There we go. He stopped. Oh no, he's still going. She's probably stood next to him being like, I'm the singer on this track, you're the rapper, just rap, my dude. Okay, there we go. Seems like that is over with. No, only one more entrance. How long have we been watching for? We're like 16 minutes into the video. We've not got both wrestlers in the ring yet. There it is. Like, I was worried that there's like 50 minutes left. I was like, John Cena and The Rock didn't try and go 40 minutes, did they? No, they've gone like 15 minutes and not actually got both men in the ring yet. Yeah, basically 15 minutes. So, and the Rock's still got to get down that big old ramp. Yeah, I reckon the entrances are going to be 20 minutes total, including the video package, the two little concerts, and both entrances. It's ridiculous. Could have had another match on the card. Like, call me grumpy, but you could have just had another match on the card. Like, Wrestlemania, you could have had another wrestling match. Or just sent everyone home 20 minutes early. I mean, if he even gets down there in 5 minutes, he's not actually set foot on the ramp itself yet. He's on the stage at the top. Man thinks he's Brock. You're the Rock, Brock. You're the Rock, not the Brock, Rock. Flowrider just still hanging out there. How big's the Rock compared with Flowrider? Because yeah, look at he's not making Flowrider seem tiny or anything, is he? My God, Flowrider's a big boy. Whew. Hey up, he's set foot on the apron. My God, we're getting there. 16, 17 minutes in. The second wrestler set foot on the apron. Do you reckon Cena was like enjoying the concert in the ring? What was he doing? Was he having a little bop? I'd love to see like some footage of what Cena was doing during that whole Flow Rider gig. Getting his boogie on with that grandma he passed his passed something to. What was it? It wasn't his hat because he threw that, and it wasn't his shirt because he's still wearing that. Maybe she's like a relative of his, and it was his because he always wears his dog tags, doesn't he? And usually hands them to the ref, but maybe it was them. Good. I don't think they could do a 2 out of 3. But okay, they're getting pretty hostile now. Well, she's a fan. She's the fan. Oh no, wait, no, there's his dog tags. What did he give to that old lady then? Like, I saw him do it, but I don't remember what he handed over. He never finished that word. The raw. He's what he said. I don't think he ever actually did a at the end. Hey, the guy in the Cena shirt caught the same Cena shirt. I don't think he's going to throw it back. I think a lot of people in the crowd might have done the throw it back meme, but he's like, nope, my shirt. It's never going to fit him, though. Give him Mahusiv. Here we go. So, I think the bell's rung, so about 18 minutes into the video, maybe 19. Well, since we first play, I mean. The bell rang. And yes, you've got to take in the atmosphere. I'm just curious at this point. How long before they actually make contact. Has the bell rang? Oh no, I think the referee's about to ring the bell. Yep. Okay, the bell didn't ring. Now it's rung. John Cena just skipping around the ring. Okay, they lock up. Oh, big strong boy. It's really hard to pick who I think is stronger between these two. Like, because Cena, Rock probably looks bigger, but Cena's just, like, freakishly strong. Even for how he looks, he is stronger than he looks, and he looks stupidly strong. I love that the commentators have hardly said anything. Like, they're gonna now, I guess, but, like, they've just been taking it all in, haven't they? Well, so now The Rock has learned that massive muscly man John Cena is quite strong, and John Cena has learned that massive muscly man The Rock is quite strong. Okay, glad we established that. Glad they both look surprised by it as well. Like, if MGK did that to one of them, I'd get it. But, like, look at them both. Why are they surprised? Well, exactly 9 years to the minute since he last did a headlock. Australia hates Cena, apparently. Just the whole country, like the government, hates him. The actual land mass that is Australia, that's above sea level, that hates John Cena too. Oh, La Magistral. Shoulders were not down for most of that count. Cena's face. Imagine if that was the match. Imagine. That would be so funny. I would be so here for that. Not even gonna lie, I would be so here for that. The wrestling match with The Rock. Cena was only on 12 at this point. My God. That's only 4 more, I guess. He did most of them in the next couple of years, though, didn't he? Fans are not loving the headlock takeover. So, like, it'll come back in vogue thanks to MJF. Clearly, they hate the move, not the wrestler doing it, of course. Look at that dude with the actual proper job camera. Fair play. Get you some pictures while they're doing nothing. Really? That's a bold claim. Yeah, you know what? I think the commentators are genuinely doing that, and like, I don't think we need the commentators. I think just the atmosphere is providing the backdrop. Like, I barely noticed that the commentators weren't talking until they did. That's the thing. Usually, you notice if there's no commentary for some reason. Boo that man. Get out the way. Your ref bump isn't yet, mate. Looks in the best shape we've ever seen him in. CM Punk in like 9 months' time disagrees. Just a one. Ah, they're having a cuddle. They've made up. They've made up, guys. They did hate each other, but they've made up now. Oof. And I do subscribe. I know they're trying to big themselves up sometimes, but I also do just think it's genuinely truthful that no matter what shape you're in, being in ring shape is different. Like, it's a specific kind of conditioning that you can only really get by being in the ring. And you can get yourself up to a certain level of cardiovascular fitness, but to get actually ring shape, you then have to get into matches. Do you want to continue? No, we'll finish it by stoppage after an announce table rib shot. Seems like that'd send the fans home happy. That's the thing, though, like, obviously these two are pretty safe style workers, but, like, I fully wholeheartedly subscribe to, you know, the performers' health and safety comes first, you know. And I think more and more people are getting on board with that nowadays. The last time I remember seeing a match end by stoppage was probably Giovanni Vinci. And it didn't really get any boos. But that was Giovanni Vinci versus, like, that was Imperium versus Jey Uso and Kofi Kingston on Raw. Imagine if one of these actually suffered a proper injury so the match had to stop. Like, as much as it would still be the right thing to do, good grief, ending the main event of WrestleMania that you've built up so massively, ending it on a stoppage prematurely would not go over well with the people who've paid thousands of dollars to be there. I know you probably don't go into every wrestling match worrying about what if you get injured, because that seems like a recipe for getting injured, because you'll overthink things, land wrong, get injured, you know. But, like, seriously, main event of wrestling, like, think of 19, Brock and Angle. Like, that was right near the end of the match anyway, and Brock managed to finish the match, just about. But imagine, like, if that was just like, oh no, Brock's, like, done. Get his face. It's like a child being carried out of a shop having a tantrum. It's like, but I just want that Power Ranger. You got the thing is with a bear hug that I really hate. It may be painful and maybe squeezing the air out of you. You have both arms free and his head's right there. Why are you not just punching him in the head, elbowing him in the back of the head and neck? Like, why aren't you just, yeah, here we go. Like, just beat the hell out of them until they let go. Not my favourite submission hold, can you tell? I was going to say Cena looking left and right like one side of the crowd chanting for him and one against. No. It's interesting that, like, the thing with John Cena that fascinates me is, like, so The Rock was in peril there, and what you normally do when someone's in a submission and you want them to power out of it is you chant for that person. But no, the fans started chanting, "Let's go Cena, Cena sucks." He overrides his opponent in matches, like, in terms of fan attention. This is The Rock, and they didn't chant for him because they were too busy disagreeing about whether they like John Cena or not. And that's crazy. Like, genuinely pretty damn crazy. There's a dueling chant, and the second half is Tooth Fairy, but I don't know what was the what the other part was, whether it was a Cena movie or whether it was another Rock movie. Here we go. Wait, did he not hit a people's elbow at Survivor Series? Here we go. 5 moves of doom. You can see it coming. The way he hits the ropes is different. Cena would have made such a great heel if they'd ever had the balls to do it. He loves... Look at his face. He loves it when the crowd hate him. He loves it so much. He'd have made such a great heel. Like, he was a great heel before his, like, in his initial run as the Doctor of Thugonomics. He was a great heel. And they just never gave this version of John Cena the chance to be really, really hateable. And they wouldn't even have to change anything. Really. He wouldn't have suddenly had to cheat to win, because what was hated about Cena was how much he won. They had a chance to be, like, truly unique with, like, how they booked a heel. Cena went flying, didn't he? It was a weird fall from that, to be honest. Normally, they both just go down, like, side by side. Cena ended up halfway across the ring. Yeah, let's finish it with a double countdown. Yeah. I'm sure everyone would love that. Especially after last year's double count out. Who do you reckon the fans are behind? Speaking of behind, are the fans behind those massive palm trees? Because I hope you didn't pay any money for those tickets. Uh-oh. Hey, everyone just lost their poop. RKO. Cena hit an RKO. My last full show watch along, the Royal Rumble 2014, I'm pretty sure it was. Go check that out once you're done here. And once you're done with the other videos relating to this match on my other channels, of course. Oh, rock bottom. I feel like Michael Cole sometimes calls the kick out before it even happens. Like he'd started the sentence before it happened, for sure. Look at Rock, he's so gassed. Not in ring shape. Get out the way, ref. That guy in the front row with the, it might be a kid actually, with the baseball, Wrestlemania 28 baseball cap on. I really like that cap. Like, I'm not a fan of things with just the logo on usually, but if that were just a plain white cap with the other colours around it, like, if it just didn't have the logo, I think I'd really like that cap. Just an observation. I do occasionally get things just with a logo, but it's quite rare. More of a slogan guy than a logo guy. Like, I'm currently wearing my Dolph Ziggler, "It's not showing off," and then on the back, "If you back it up" shirt. Was that where he injured The Rock? Was that this match? Like, didn't he get, like, was it his ab muscles or something? Like, get torn off or something? Like, torn off the bone? Disconnect, like, dislocated muscles, if such a thing exists. Someone tell me in the comments, what was the injury, and was it this match? I feel like The Rock got hurt in this match. He definitely got hurt in one of the Cena matches. I feel like it was this one. He's not selling it though. Oh, spear. Shout out Tribal Chief. Who's in more pain? Let's have a look at the faces and try and figure it out. I'm going with The Rock at the moment. Yeah, there you go. Boo. Boo, how dare they follow the rules. Yeah, ask Mick Foley if The Rock's got a mean streak. Wow, he just flat out applied it again. I was just thinking about when you step through for the sharpshooter, could you like trip the leg and turn that into an STF? That could have been a nice little sequence. Cena looks quite comfortable. I sometimes lie on my bed like that and watch TV, just without the person holding my leg slightly off the surface. I mean, not really. Once him on his back in the middle of the ring, I assume. Shortly after the rock bottom or people's elbow. Oh yes, of course, the Cena push the steps bump. Never known anyone go into the steps as badly as John Cena. It's so transparent that he shoves them over. Like, so it's not the impact of him hitting them that knocks him over. It's the push. It's so blatant. Fair play. Oh. Cena, you've got to keep your voice down. Can't tell him what he's going to do next in the match like that. Tap! He might be able to. Don't you be ableist, King. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. There's literally no contact being made between their upper bodies. He's had too much of his tequila. I think Rock's up past his bedtime. One. Oh, why did the referee get muted? We heard him shout 1. We didn't hear him shout 3. It's been a good match. Like, you know, it's not going to be a Lucha Libre high-flying 5-star spot fest, is it? But in terms of drama and like how into it the crowd are and stuff, like, it's a good match. I feel like people sleep on The Rock as an in-ring competitor. Like, obviously this isn't Prime Rock, but Prime Rock people sleep on. And I feel like people underestimate Cena, especially in this era. Like, are either of these going to have an Omega Okada match? No. Do they need to? No. It would, wouldn't it? Like, imagine doing that in a WrestleMania main event, eh, Michael Cole? It'd be ridiculous. Good job it didn't happen last year or anything. The only time I've ever believed an if Cena wins we riot sign was ECW One Night Stand against Van Dam. I believe the riot was possible there. I was going to say, zoom out. Yeah, there we go. Cena kicked out of a dance and then an elbow drop. Play the same song. Just do it again. Ah, the most dangerous of all wrestling moves. The roll-up. Are they chanting what I think they're chanting? They're either chanting Rocky and then Cena, or they're chanting something very not nice at John Cena. Shoulders, shoulders. Knees and toes, knees and toes. And we'll do it again. Like, I'm leaning more towards there being very rude to John Cena than there being any mention of The Rock in this chant. I don't know. My opinion on what the chanting keeps changing. Let me know what you think the chanting there. Rock's gonna go for his vintage, classic Rock style of going high flying. It's pretty impressive. Like, let's make no bones about it. That is damn impressive. I think everyone believed that false finish. You could tell by the looks on people's faces. The Cena fans were overjoyed, the Rock fans were properly angry. They believed that. If I didn't know the result now, I'd have believed that. I think at the time I probably believed it. Because I definitely watched this live, and I probably believed it, I'm not gonna lie. That camera work, yeah, it just about caught the Rock moving, but it kept him off shot most of it. There it is. It's a good finish, I enjoyed that. Cena getting over cocky and paying for it. Hoisted by his own petard, as the saying goes. God, he got out of there quick, didn't he? It was a good match. Genuinely, very good match. Great spectacle. Shame they ruined it by doing it next year as well. Yeah, don't you feel silly now with your once-in-a-lifetime sign? So yeah, let me know in the comments your thoughts on this match, now you've revisited it all these years later. Has it changed, in your opinion, in the last 12 years? Like, did you hate it then and loved it now, or vice versa? Or do you still feel the same about it? Let me know. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you're new here. Share with your friends if you think they would enjoy. Also, feel free to go check out the match simulation on EBEZASimsgames and the playthrough of Showcase Mode of this match on EBEZAPlaysGames, all uploaded at the exact same time as this video. But for now, all I have left to say is thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been EBEZA, you've been amazing, and I will see you next time.